Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. Lincoln police shared more today about a man who was shot by police overnight after stabbing an officer in the neck.
They say the man involved is from Illinois and was reported missing yesterday. Channel 8's Matthew Medlighter got the details for our top story tonight.
Lincoln police say a 27-year-old man from Chicago was involved in the stabbing that led him to being shot by an officer early Tuesday morning. The incident started just after midnight at a bus depot near North 52nd and Superior Streets. Officials say the suspect was on board the bus and refused to get off, despite not having a ticket. When officers arrived, he began fighting with them and lunged at one with a knife, before reaching for the officer's firearm. LPD shared these photos taken from the crime scene and the officer's body cams. Acting Chief Michon Morrow says one officer was stabbed in the neck before the other opened fire, hitting the suspect.
I was able to visit our officer this morning in the hospital. He's in good spirits, and we are very grateful that the injuries sustained were non-life-threatening. It certainly could have been much worse for both of our officers and potentially the other passengers that were on the bus.
There were about 20 other people on the bus at the time, but no one else was hurt.
There were many people on that bus that had a future destination. And unfortunately, they became witnesses to a very traumatic event.
The suspect was also taken to the hospital and is expected to be okay. Morrow says until their families have all been notified, the names of the officers and the suspect won't be released.
He does have loved ones who care deeply for him, and we want to make sure that we provide them all of the necessary information for them to understand what occurred in Lincoln before releasing the name.
Authorities say the suspect had stolen an RV in Chicago on Sunday, and he was reported missing there on Monday. They say the bus he got on in Lincoln would have been headed east towards Iowa, but they don't know where he was planning on going. The officer who shot him is being placed on administrative leave, which Morrow says is standard procedure after an officer-involved shooting. Once the suspect is released from the hospital, officials say he'll be taken to jail on suspicion of first-degree assault on an officer and use of a weapon to commit a felony. Reporting in Lincoln, Matthew Medlighter, Channel 8 News.